from the United Kingdom towards what's taking place in the Netherlands. Now, the Dutch government has temporarily suspended its intervention at computer chip maker Nexperia. The announcement comes after the Dutch authorities conducted a series of constructive talks with China. The dispute started when the Dutch state took control of Nexperia on the 30th of September to prevent its former chief executive from shifting operations to China. Beijing then responded sharply by halting its exports of Nexperia's finished products in the first week of October. This caused shortages of chips needed by car manufacturers, particularly those in Europe, leading to production slowdowns and temporary halts. This restriction on Nexperia's finished products, however, was soon partially relaxed, and now, in the latest development, the Dutch economy minister has also stated that the suspension of the Dutch intervention at Nexperia is meant as a gesture of goodwill. He's also welcomed the steps taken by China to ensure non-interrupted chip supplies to Europe and other regions, while indicating that the Netherlands will continue dialogue with Chinese authorities in the coming period. Additionally, the minister has also noted that Nexperia is required to provide the Dutch government with proper information if it chooses to move any European production or asset to China. This is, of course, the latest in the Netherlands versus China battle over Nexperia. We do know Nexperia is a company that is headquartered in the Netherlands, but its manufacturing facilities of these semiconductor chips are based in China. The Dutch government, as of now, has temporarily suspended its intervention into the computer chip maker Nexperia. This announcement follows talks that have taken place between Dutch authorities and Chinese authorities that have been described as constructive. Remember, the dispute had commenced when the Dutch state took control of Nexperia on the 30th of September to prevent its former chief executive from shifting operations to China. In retaliation, Beijing then halted its exports of these Nexperia chips in the first week of October. That then hit car manufacturers in Europe, including Volkswagen, BMW, all that manufacture electric vehicles in particular. These chip shortages, of course, resulted in production slowdowns, temporary halts that were faced by these car manufacturers in Europe. However, this was then partially relaxed following talks, and now, of course, the Dutch economy minister has stated that this is a gesture of goodwill that is now being extended by the Dutch government towards the Chinese. He's also welcomed the steps taken by China to ensure non-interrupted chip supplies to Europe and